Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, how are you guys doing? It is Wednesday, July the 22nd. Okay, Wagwan everybody. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well mentally, physically, and emotionally. I did not do a reading outside yesterday because I just did 3 messages, right? And I felt like I wanted to stay home because no one was really home. So I took advantage of me being home and not going anywhere. So hopefully you guys can see this message for today. I am outside, but it's actually cooler than normal. Like, if you guys can see, the sun is not bright, it's not shining. I'm not complaining. I don't mind because, well, the sun's trying to peek out now as soon as I say that. What are the odds? But oh, what are the odds? Now the sun comes out. As soon as I say the sun's not shining, it just peeked out. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to get started on the reading, but I hope you guys, enjoyed whatever messages you guys could have saw yesterday. But it's nice and cool, and I like that because I can wear these kind of dresses again. Not that I don't like wearing the other dresses, but it's just like it is so hot sometimes. Sometimes you don't feel like wearing anything, like even men. I can only imagine how you guys feel because I seen a guy the other day too wearing like track shorts, like thick track shorts and like a sweater, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not judging. Maybe he is sick, maybe he has some temperature issues, but I'm like, it is hot outside. How are you not hot? Like, I'm hot looking at him. Okay, so let's get started. All right, but it is Wicked Wacky Wednesday. Okay, guys, now look at the sun coming out like I'm lying or something, but there was no sun literally when I came out, and now it's shining, so whatever. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and then we also have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there's something about you receiving some type of clarity, okay, when it comes to you guys receiving some type of breakthrough, going through a breakthrough at this time, okay, whatever that might be, because, for everybody it is different, right? But I will be doing a tarot message for you guys. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today for Wednesday, July 22nd? What do they need to know for Wednesday, July 22nd, please and thank you? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. And I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of glad it cooled down a little bit because it actually gives the animals a break. Because I don't know, personally speaking, if I was a squirrel and it was hot outside the last few days or months, I would have been in my tree. Okay, I would be stuck in my tree. I would be begging humans for water, okay, food. Like, I would be a beggar if I was a squirrel, because there's no way I would be able to deal with that temperature. And then you have fur. Imagine, I'd probably like pluck my fur out. Okay, but anyway, we have the 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay, so there's something in regards to support and teamwork. This could also talk about you guys, sharing responsibilities or coming into a new beginning or era where being able to share responsibilities or come together as a team, work as a team, is significant. Now, obviously this will look different for a lot of people, but when it comes to teamwork, okay, shared goals, collaborations, you coming together with people who share similar interests, same mindsets, okay, things like that are significant, okay? But whatever this is talking about Mars and Capricorn. So this is about you being able to have the opportunity to work with other people who are just as talented as you, just as skilled as you, okay? People who want to fight the good fight just like you as well, okay? But whatever this energy is for some of you, this is about pooling energy, okay, coming together, having a little bit of effort. Now, it's almost like the saying, great minds think alike, and that could be something that you resonate with, where it's like you guys are coming together with other people where it's like great minds think alike, we have the same passions and the same things that we want to fight for, or we want to, basically support, okay? So definitely take whatever resonates with this message, right? But that's confirmation with threes. Threes are significant, but when it comes to taking action and your desires and things like that with Mars energy, it's almost like you guys are hardworking, but you're very strategic about how you go about certain things, okay? And that's confirmation. But this is you talking about basically coming together, collaborating, having a common goal, and also having the value of each person's contributions, okay, with root chakra. With the 6 of Swords, there's something about you moving on, moving forward, going through a transition. Transitions are significant, and I will do a post for you guys today about Leo season. Okay, Leo season is today. Okay, so happy Leo season to my Leo babies. Okay, you know, you guys are celebrating your birthday till, you know, August, so I hope you guys are enjoying this time. Cancer season is done, and as a Cancer sun, I'm a little sad, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, hey, I have Leo in my chart too. I mean, it's not a lot of Leo, but I have Leo in my chart. But I am sad that Cancer season is done. It felt like it went like this, and I feel like Leo season is going to be the same thing because summer goes like this so fast. But anyways, you guys are moving forward with Mercury in Aquarius. Okay, so this could talk about you guys with new inventions, okay, innovations. Astrology could be significant. Maybe you guys are learning about astrology, tapping more into that, resonating with that. Okay, but there is something about you guys moving forward. Travel is significant when it comes to progressions, and not only that, there's also this energy of not just not traditions, transitions and change. And this could be also planetary or the moon cycle for some of you. Like I said, we are having a full moon at the end of this month, and the full moon is going to be in Capricorn and Aquarius, and I have a blog for that too. So definitely take whatever resonates with that. Okay, when it comes to this energy, something could be happening in the next like minutes to hours. So 6 minutes to 6 hours is significant. I want to say 3 weeks to 3 months is also significant with Pentacle energy as well. Okay, so definitely take whatever resonates with that. We also have the Emperor. Okay, so again, Aries energy is very like prominent at this time when it comes to action. Okay, there's something about stability, building your own structure, protection, authority, control, practicality, focus, and discipline. You guys are showing up as very strong and confident. Now, the strong card keeps, well, not strong, but strength card. Okay, the strength card keeps showing up in my readings, even in my Prism Oracle deck, right? And the reason why this is showing up is because it's basically saying that the collective, and I know this sounds so mundane and redundant and repetitive, but it's true. Some of us go through so many obstacles, so many, you know, challenges, so many things that you have people out there complaining about the most minuscule things, and you're dealing with life itself. Okay, and I'm not talking about like, you know, 1 or 2 bills. I mean like life. Like there are people out there who lose people all the time. Okay, like death or sickness. Okay, losing your home, losing a car, losing a family member, losing an animal, you know, going through heart situations, like heart conditions, health situations. You know what I mean? Like there's people going through things every single day, and I find it very interesting that the people that are going through the most always find a way to be very positive in their situations, regardless of how it is, because it's almost like, look, life is already the way it is. Like, why do I need to be mad, or how can I be mad? You know what I mean? And you have people out there who, it's almost like they're complaining about, oh my God, it's cold outside. Like the weather today, you're going to hear somebody today at your job or something complaining about, oh my God, it's cold outside. Oh my God, it's so hot. And it's one thing to be like, it's hot, and complain about it or do something about it. Like you guys know, when I did my videos, I'm like, oh child, it's hot, but I turn on the car and I turn on the AC. Now if I had no AC, I would not be doing any readings in the car, because I know better. Okay, and you know better, you do better, right? But there's things like that where people are complaining about like the most minuscule things, and people are actually going through a lot, where it's like they could lose their home, they could lose their job, they could lose everything, right? But with you guys are showing up strong, because it doesn't matter what path you're on, it doesn't matter what obstacles come your way, you still seem to find a way to strive through those things, right? You still get by. Okay, you get through those things, you get by. You know, you work through these things with a lot of ease and grace. Okay, for some of you guys, I just want to make sure I got all the cards, because there's quite a bit that fell. Okay, so I'll tell you which cards came out. Okay, so, and it's funny, this came in my hand upside down, and I'll read it to you guys just based on the energy. So we have the King of Cups. Okay, this is about you being very wise when it comes to emotional intelligence. Some of you guys have emotional intelligence, compassion. Maybe you've dealt with people who lack that, which is understandable. Okay, but there's something about you where it's like, no matter what you're dealing with, you can show up compassionate. You can be a counselor. You guys could be into healing work. Okay, whether this is shamanism, Reiki healing, whatever it is that you're doing, but there's something about you being able to be there for other people emotionally the way that maybe you would like people to be there for you, or showing up for people in a way where basically they appreciate it. Okay, they appreciate the fact that you're somebody who, you show up for yourself, you show up for others, and it's like you're not asking for much. You're not asking for, $1 million. You're not asking for anything. You're just asking for kindness and respect in return. Okay, so Scorpio energy with the number 14 for some of you guys that resonate with this. For some of you guys with the world, okay, this is about you completing a chapter in your life. So this is about achievements, okay? This is about milestones, reaching a milestone. For some of you guys, completing certain cycles are significant with the world, and you achieving some type of fulfillment when it comes to the number 21 with Saturn. Now, Saturn, I know from what I've seen online, Saturn is going through a retrograde once Mercury retrograde goes off, okay? So we ain't catching a break, okay? We are not catching a break at all, okay? I know some people make it seem more dramatic than it is, but really and truly, I just do feel like it's just seasonal changes that everybody could be going through. Whether these are good or bad changes, it's just change, and learning how to, adapt through those changes or go through those changes without having to lose your mind, basically. Okay, but the world energy is significant when it comes to completion and fulfillment. Also, karma is significant. So I almost feel like for those who have been doing really well, trying to maintain their mental stability, their anger, frustrations, trying to be calm, trying to just release and let go and just let the universe work in your favor, I'm feeling this energy of basically whatever you did during this period of time, throughout this whole entire time, with 11:33 on the timer, there's something about Saturn retrograde where it's like some people may feel like it's a negative, but it could be a positive for some people. Like I feel like some of you guys could be receiving positive karma, and I just saw 11:44. So there's something about being protected when it comes to this newer beginning. It's like even if other people are making it seem like, ooh, hoogie boogie, like it's so scary, Saturn retrograde, even Mercury retrograde, for some of us, it didn't bother some of us like it did for other placements or other signs. Confirmation with the horn. So there is something about that where it's like, with the confirmation with the horn, it's almost like people are not realizing that whether it's good or bad energy, it's still change, right? It's just how we go about it, and it's just how we move forward, okay? So with the world card, that's significant, okay? I just saw 1221 as well. Now, with 5 of Pentacles, with Mercury in Taurus, 5th house energy, which is like creativity, okay? Creativity, joy, self-expression, it's almost giving like Leo energy as well, because Leo energy talks about creativity as well. But for some of you guys, if you guys were dealing with, like I said, hardships, right? Say you guys were dealing with some type of hardship, or, maybe some type of loss, like I said, like people are going through certain things, or isolation, whatever it is, right? You guys are moving towards a positive change, okay? So this is like recovery from a loss, okay? Overcoming adversity, and also feeling welcomed. Some of you guys could be moving into a newer situation where, if this is like a karmic situation where you maybe had family and friends around you where they made you feel like certain things were a burden almost, it's almost like you guys are moving into a newer beginning where people are making you actually feel very at home and comfortable, okay? So I'm gonna get one more card and then end this reading, okay? So Spirit, give me one more card for the collective. Give me one more card for the collective at this time. Ooh, thank you. Yeah, the last card that wanted to slide out was the star, okay, and Aquarius energy again. So there is something about this full moon too that's coming up that you guys could be also maybe gaining some type of, luck, okay, with Jupiter energy. Even though Jupiter energy did not show up in the message, I feel like that's been the theme as of the last few days, okay? It's like receiving luck, receiving abundance. Maybe your luck is changing, okay? If people were trying to stop your money or your abundance, it's like, it's almost like karma is working in your favor, that it's like a reversal. So like Uno reverse, the game Uno, that could be significant to somebody. It's almost like somebody doing an Uno reverse where you're getting what was lost or what is being returned to you, basically. So when it comes to like your creativity, hope, inspiration, investment, and growth, okay, because again, with growth, I think of abundance, I think of Jupiter, okay? There's something about you guys going through some type of renewal, but it's because you had hope and faith that things were going to work out for you. And because you guys are on the right path, the universe is guiding you towards your dreams, okay? So definitely take what resonates with that. 6 of Cups energy, nostalgia could be significant memories and things like that. 3 of Cups energy, maybe you guys could be dealing with nostalgia, and if it's not your energy, it's other people in your energy who are in nostalgia, because say you're no longer in that group or in that environment or in that space that you guys used to be in, people are thinking about you, maybe how they treated you, maybe how they did certain things towards you, and it's like now it's hitting a lot of people like a ton of bricks. I'm not kidding you guys. Like, karma works out in very mysterious ways, whether good or bad. And I say this all the time because whether you are somebody who does really well or you treat people really well, it will always come back to you no matter how dirty people do you. Like, it doesn't matter how dirty people want to do you. Yeah, you know, you protect your boundaries, you protect your peace, but never, ever, ever, if you're a good person, never regret the things that you've done for people, because when you did it with a pure heart. Okay, you did it with a pure heart. You genuinely meant what you meant, but that doesn't mean that you didn't learn the lesson, and it doesn't mean that you don't have discernment now. Now you have more discernment. Now you learned from that lesson. Now you know how to protect yourself. But definitely 3 of Cups energy and 2 of Wands. Okay, looking ahead, moving forward when it comes to taking the next few steps, okay, in your journey. And then we also have the 4 of Wands. Okay, and 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so again, when it comes to community, it's like you guys have the 4 of Wands energy where you guys are building community, or community is significant, but you're being rewarded for the community that you guys are into. Okay, look at this, 9 of Pentacles, and then we also have Temperance. So this energy is really good energy. Okay, it's like giving and receiving, you know, things like that, because you're giving your energy and time. People are also seeing that, and then you're also getting that back in return. Okay, a lot of times people think that when you're receiving something in return, they think that it's only money. It doesn't have to be money. It could literally be your time and energy being returned back to you, somebody treating you the way you would hope someone else would be able to treat, you know, you. So you're treating other people one way, you're hoping that it comes back to you, or you're hoping that, you know, it gets recognized, or you get the recognition that you desire or you deserve, because like I said, it's like you're putting in time and effort, and you're putting in energy, and it's like you could be dealing with people who don't appreciate that, but now it's like now you guys are gaining that back, because there are people out there who see you and they appreciate you, right? So I'm gonna end it here. All right, guys, take whatever resonates with you guys. Thank you for the love and the support as always. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next message or reading. All right, guys, have a good one. Happy Wednesday. Bye.